more essays. Good. I'm very happy to see it. So let's take a look at what you've written. Pollutions. What are the reasons? How can it be solved? Let's see what you said. An extensive study. Well, hold on a minute. Studies should not have an article here. So it should just be extensive studies have shown that over the past few years. So it's have shown, not show over the past. Yeah, I think you could have done it with the present simple, but I think a better choice would be with the present perfect. So let's try it again. Extensive studies have shown that over the past few years, pollution has put a strain on urban life. In my opinion, overpopulation and exhaust fumes are the main grounds for worsening pollution, and this trend can be tackled. This trend can be tackled by improving the agricultural sector and introducing several laws against polluters. Okay, fine. There is ample evidence that people play you need an article here, undeniable role in decreasing decreasing quality of the environment, or in decreasing the quality of the environment. Either way, you're still missing some articles. The central reason behind this is twofold. Firstly, growing number of people in cities increases the amount of waste, not amount of waste disposal, but the amount of waste that consequently becomes infeasible to manage and results in an environmental problem, or in environmental problems, plural. Secondly, hold on, growing number of people. All right, can you tell me a little bit more about this? Give me an example, or give me some sort of an explanation. It's like you've thrown the idea out there and you just kind of left it there without any sort of explanation, any sort of extension, nothing. All right, moving on. Secondly, increasing pollution demands more transport, which in turn emits tons of exhaust fumes and thus causes air pollution. For example, recent empirical research by the U.S. government demonstrated that carbon dioxide and waste disposal are the second and third dangers for the environment after burned fossil fuels. Therefore, it is conclusively clear that overpopulation and exhaust fumes have a devastating impact on the environment. So basically, my biggest complaint here, Rauf, is your lack of articles, okay? So far it looks like I would really like you to revise rules about articles. Because they seem to be consistently incorrect. All right, let's move on. Governments need to foster... All right, before you get into the solutions right away, why don't you write a topic sentence that says you're going to be dealing with a solution? So it's pretty simple. You just have to write something like, despite the seriousness of the problems, solutions are available. Just something to give the reader... just like a heads up what the paragraph is about, okay? In other words, like, ladies and gentlemen, here I'm going to present the solutions. All right, but since you can't say that, it needs to be something like what I just said. So, despite the vastness of the problems of environmental pollution, there are solutions that can certainly address this problem. Okay, and then you can get into this. Governments need to foster development of the agricultural sphere in the countryside to discourage people from moving to cities, and at the same time to introduce laws against polluters in order to control the pollution problem. While emerging agriculture will prevent people, I don't know what you mean here by drain. Maybe you mean people relocating to cosmopolitan areas. Severe laws will restrain use of transport, singular, that emits carbon dioxide. Transport is usually not S. For example, green taxes that are, passive voice, imposed against drivers and transportation companies by the Norwegian government have boosted consumption of eco-friendly vehicles throughout the country. Thus, it is possible to state beyond doubt that an emergence of agriculture and laws for protection of the environment are vital to overcome pollution obstacles. Fine. To conclude, pollution, which is mainly caused by overpopulation and emission of exhaust fumes, can be tackled with certain laws in development of agriculture. It is predicted that the pollution problem will increasingly grow in importance in the next decades. Okay, that's fine. Oops, sorry about that. Nice job. A lot of problem with articles. We already talked about it, but your structure was good. Your development was good, so all of those things are good. You just need to be a little careful with your grammar. All right, let's take a look at your task 1. All right, here it is. It's your letter. You want a summer job. Let's see what you did. Dear Sir, Madam, I am Rauf, a third-year student at Economics University. I am contacting you to express my interest in a summertime internship at your esteemed bank. Fine. I have read on your website that you will organize an internship program this summer. If it is possible, I would like to work in the Treasury Department as a teller because at the moment I am studying Banking and Treasury Essentials at the university. That is to say, it would be suitable for my education and future career, which I want to build in the banking sphere. Okay, fine. I don't know if I really care for sphere. I feel like it's a word that we use in a lot of other languages, like the banking sector, the banking field. I don't know how natural this is, though, in English. And I saw it in your task, too, as well, and I thought, I don't know. But now that I see it again, I'm thinking that maybe this is a word that is better in other languages and not so much in English. Okay. Although, again, I have a question mark there, so don't hold me to it 100%. I'm so bad. I'm kind of on the fence. So, moreover, I have work experience as a cashier for 3 months. I have work experience as a cashier. Not really. You can't really say it like this. It should be, I have worked as a cashier for 3 months. Okay? In the USA, within the Work and Travel Program 2016, where I also gained communicational and teamwork skills. In addition to this, I possess advanced mathematical skill that I believe is considered an essential requirement for making jobs. I am attaching my CV for your kind consideration. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you require further information. Yours faithfully, Rauf. Perfect. Okay, it's nice. I like it. I have no real complaints about this. Just a couple of things we've already talked about, but on the whole, it's really well written. Looks like you covered everything. The type of job you want. Yep. You've introduced yourself. Yep. You've explained your experience and your skills, so no problems at all. All right. Good job, Rauf. I think you've got a couple more essays, so I'll let you get to them. Correct these, send them back to us. Don't forget about adding to your error correction list. And remember what I said about the articles. It seems to be a weak point here in this, especially in this essay today, in your task 2. All right, so see what kind of revision you can do about those rules. And we'll meet back here with your next essays. All right, good luck.